Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Valley West family. My name is Mrs. Nwuba. Thank you for joining me in today's morning announcements. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Please rise for the pledges. The United States Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. And now for a brief moment of silence. You may now be seated. Boys and girls, this morning I want us to think about positive attitude. Positive attitude is one of the things that will take us through these tough times during this pandemic. I want you to bring out your journals and I want you to start thinking about things that are not locked down. Look at the sunrise every morning. The sunrise is not locked down. Learning is certainly not locked down. You're reading, you're doing math, you're doing science, you're learning, you're using your creativity to do different things that you've not done before. Your imagination is not locked down. Your conversations with family members and friends, FaceTiming each other, is not locked down. Your ability to get involved in relationships with one another is not locked down. There are so many things, boys and girls, that we can think of that is not locked down. Therefore, boys and girls, know that praying and staying in a state of positive attitude is not locked down. I want you to cherish these things and stay focused because together we can, no matter what it takes, we will all make it through successfully and we will talk about these things in years to come. Thank you, boys and girls. Cherish what you have. And with that, I introduce you to Ms. Sharafat, our wonderful robotics teacher. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you all are doing okay this week. Earlier this year, we talked about the pros and cons of using robots or automated systems. Today, I want you all to think about that a little bit more, given our situation where we are supposed to be limiting human contact. I want you all to be thinking about how can we use robots during this time where we are supposed to be limiting our human interactions. All right, so today's activity, I'm going to show you how the EV3 can be used to deliver medicine. When we talked about the robots earlier this year in the pros and cons, one of my students told me that one of her relatives works in a hospital where robots deliver medicine. So that was where I got my idea for today's video. Now, the robot that I'm using in my video, you all have not seen. Only a few of my students have seen this because we used it in competition, all right? So my EV3, it has the same base to it, the EV3 brick, but we designed a claw last year that can open and close. This claw is attached to a medium motor, and we have not used this in class, but it's okay. I'm going to show you what the program looks like to have this claw open and close. Also in my video, I want my EV3 to move the length of a ruler. So I have that put out on the table, and I also have this pill that I'm going to put into the claw, and I'm going to have my EV3 drop the pill into this medicine cup. So I want you all to be looking for these items in the video, all right? Thank you all, and I hope you all have a good and safe week. Okay, so for my program where I am delivering medicine, I am going to start with a weight block. This will give myself enough time to get ready to put the pill inside the claw of my robot. So the first block I'm going to move into my workspace is a weight block. Now I'm going to set this to be 5 seconds. The next thing I want my EV3 to do is to close the claw. When I begin my program, the claw is open. Now I'm going to move to the green menu and I'm going to choose the medium motor. I'm going to move this up into my workspace. When I have my medium motor here, I'm going to have it to be set to be on for rotations. I'm going to have my speed set at 50. And my rotations, I'm going to set this to be 1.25. Now, I know this because I did this by trial and error. I started out with a rotation of 1, and then I decided to add just a little bit more to get the claw to close tight enough to hold the medicine. All right, after I add the medium motor, now I'm going to set another weight block to have my EV3 wait just so I have enough time to get my medicine into the claw and get it in there before the EV3 moves on to the next movement. So now I'm going to go to the orange menu and I'm going to move a weight block into my workspace. I'm going to set this for about 2 seconds. And this just gives me time between my claw closing and my claw and my EV3 moving, sorry. So now I'm going to go back into my green menu and I'm going to move a move steering block. I want my EV3 to move forward now. I've given my EV3 the medicine, the claw is holding the medicine, and now I want my EV3 to move to the medicine cup. So for my move steering block, I have it set for on for rotations. I want my EV3 to move forward. I want my speed to be set at 50, and I'm going to change my rotations to 2. I want my EV3 to move the length of a ruler. Okay, we know that one rotation is 6 inches. So for the length of a ruler, which is 12 inches, I'm going to set that to be 2. Now, I am going to add a sound block just for fun. I'm going to add a sound block to my program. And inside my menu up here at the top, I'm going to go in and I'm going to choose good, the word good. And now I'm going to choose another sound block. And I'm going to choose the word morning.
Morning.
All right. Now, after I've done that, I'm going to add another medium motor to my program. Now, with my first motor, medium motor, I had the claw close and I had my speed set at 50. So now I need my claw to open up to release the pill. So if this was set at positive 50, the speed was set at positive 50, now I'm going to set my speed at negative 50. All right, and I'm going to leave my rotation at 1. All right, so this should open up my claw to release the medicine. Now, after I've done that, I'm going to add another medium motor block to my program. I'm going to come down here and then I'm going to connect it with my extension. And I am going to have this on, and I'm going to have my speed set at 50 so the claw closes again. I'm going to leave my rotation at 1, and now I'm going to add another sound block to my program. I'm going to have my EV3 make a cheering noise. All right, so this is the program that you just saw We had our EV3 deliver the medicine without any human contact. I was able to put the medicine in the claw and it dropped it in the medicine cup for me.